Kieran from County Wexford, who owns this award-winning breed of Alaskan Malamutes, is a far fitter and happier man than he was before 2.5 years ago. Kieran and his family enter their dogs in shows in Ireland and the UK. There was a time when Kieran wasn't confident to walk around the ring with his dogs, as he was morbidly obese.
Stop there in a second. My story would be that over the last couple of years, I was 37 and a half stone 2.5 years ago. And today, I suppose basically my story is I'm weighing 17 stone. I've lost 20 and a half stone. And it's all down through help that I've got. I have had gastric surgery, but the psychological issues that caused me to raise my weight to 37 and a half stone have been addressed by a program called Heyday, which is run by Dr. Bernadette Rock.
Let's go.
I suppose the Heyday program would have helped me tackle many of ingrained habits and psychological issues which all morbidly obese people, or just obese people, or people with eating problems have. Everybody has issues with ingrained habits and emotional eating.
The help which Kieran got from the Heyday programme is accessed online, through supportive workshops, and by one-to-one meetings with Dr. Bernadette Rock.
I really wanted to develop a practical approach that people could apply in their lives and that could help them develop a more balanced relationship with food. Because I think often our eating is about so much more than just food and weight. Often how we eat reflects what we're feeling within and what's happening around us. And so I really wanted to help people focus more within rather than just looking externally at a diet. You know, we really focus on very small steps, just finding other ways to treat yourself, to address your anxiety that doesn't involve food.
When Kieran was 37 and a half stone, he was unable to exercise his dogs. These days he walks them 15 miles a day. Kieran also got rid of his ride-on lawnmower in favour of a walk-behind. Physically, he's fitter, and he's now mindful of the mental and emotional issues which led to overeating.
We have a goodie press inside, and it's full, and it used to never be full, you know, and we're not buying any more, or we're not buying any less, but I open the press and I say, I don't want that. Do I need that? You know, and it causes you to pause and to think, do you actually want it, rather than just reach for the food. What I learned through the program with Bernadette and doing the one-on-one counselling with her, you learn that different issues surround why you eat, and if you can conquer those issues, well then you don't eat.
With Kieran, it was really helping him step back from the self-criticism, or that constant giving out, or what's the point, or look what I've eaten, or look at the size of me. It's helping a person step back from that and to focus more on self-care. So instead asking, well, what was upsetting me that I ate when I wasn't really hungry? Or how can I help myself better the next time? And it's really just focusing on very small steps at a time.
So how does the programme work?
A person joins online, and so they first fill out an assessment form, and we see exactly where they're at and what their specific needs are. And then after that, they join the programme. They can complete it over 3 to 4 months. It's very much at their own pace, and it really explores a lot of the topics we cover in the workshops and the one-to-ones. Well, I think sometimes it's very easy to feel isolated or alone when you're struggling with eating or weight difficulties. It's easy to be like, well, am I the only person who's always thinking about calories or always eating when I feel stressed? So with the online program, I got together groups of people and individuals who talk through their personal struggles and how they're overcoming them. So that is available as part of the online program, and in some ways it just helps take away some of that isolation.
Niamh Frawley was what's referred to as a yo-yo dieter all her adult life. Since completing the online Heyday programme, she's stopped obsessing about calorific counting.
The programme, on a one-to-one, very safe place, helped me to identify the feelings I was having behind the eating behaviours and patterns, and to work at the very nub of it then. So it wasn't just another food diary. You know, it wasn't focusing on the food, it was focusing on me as the individual with the complexities of the food and different feelings. Being gentle with yourself, that's what the programme has taught me.
Now, Niamh is a far more confident person and has a positive self-image and awareness.
It takes an awful lot of energy every day to be thinking how many calories you should be having and your quotas and that. It's like, I don't know, a food accountant you become, and it's exhausting. So it's taken a whole layer of stress away.
The online programme is a lot more attractive for people who have busy lives, as it can be accessed whenever it suits them.
It's a very sensitive topic too, and a lot of people may not be comfortable talking face to face. Or I notice too that a lot of people don't have the time to go to a workshop or to drive to wherever it is I am. And so that's one reason why I wanted to develop an online programme, somewhere that's safe, convenient and flexible. It's still at quite an early stage, but I've received a really good response, and the outcomes from people who have joined it have been really promising.